I really think you're going to enjoy watching today's video, and I really think I'm going to enjoy making today's video, so welcome. Hey Spuds, it's Jamie. This top is very loud. Is this okay on camera? Let me check. Okay, so I think it's alright, and I'm really sorry if it's distracting, but I really like it, and I kind of want to keep it on, and it's warm already, and I'm cold, so... Let's start this again. Hey Spuds, it's Jamie. Welcome back to another video, first video on our channel. I don't know, but welcome either way. I hope you are very well, and welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be so cool. Today, we are going to be looking at some funny trans moments and stories. I asked on Instagram, I said, hello people of Instagram who follow me, trans people of Instagram who follow me, please, pretty please, could you send me in stories of little funny moments that have happened because you're trans? They'll all be anonymous, they'll be used for a video. So here I am, reading some of the ones that I found. So many were sent in, and I'm really sorry that I'm not able to share them all, but I hope this is a good selection, and we're going to read them together and hopefully have a good giggle, and I'm definitely expecting some falling packers. That's what I'm hoping for. Come on. If you don't know what a packer is, it's a silicone penis, and they sometimes move out of place when they're not supposed to. But anyway, shall we get on with reading these wonderful little stories? Yes, I think we should. Let's go. I was at a concert, and everyone in the women's bathroom after the show, and I couldn't go in the men's because I don't pass that well, was staring at me, and I was like not even trying to pass as a guy. Longish hair and makeup on, you know? So I thought, cool, gender affirming moment. Yay! Turns out, oh, maybe not. They were staring at me because I'd cried so much my makeup was all over my face. Fun times. Oh dear. I'd still take it as a gender affirming win. No, nobody was staring at your streaky makeup. Yeah, affirming gender. Woohoo. I'm sorry that happened. Why is it that public bathrooms when you're trans are just awkward? There's so many awkward moments relating to them that are often funny in hindsight, like this story being shared. I'm sure it was not that great at the time, but looking back on it, it's kind of like, okay, that happened. I can have a little giggle about it now. But yeah, public bathrooms. Ew. Hey Jamie, a funny trans story for your video. Thank you very much. Hello. I was with my family pre-transition, I'm FTM, but I had short hair, so kind of passed, and this cute old lady came up to us and was like, oh my god, 4 boys! Are you going to keep trying until you get a girl? For context, I have 3 younger brothers. And my parents awkwardly laughed and said, no, 3 boys and a girl. And the lady pointed at my baby brother and was like, oh, this one's a girl? Ha! It was brilliant. And my parents shook their heads and slowly pointed at me, and I wanted to die inside. But at the same time was happy I passed so well. Oh my god. This was like before you came out to them though, right? That's really cute. It must be the baby brother. Must be. This must be the girl, right? That must have been affirming for you. That's cool. I hope your transition is going well. I like the description of your parents just slowly pointing towards you. Oh, yeah, no, that would have been an awkward moment. Thank you very much for sharing. My first ever UK clubbing experience included my packer falling out. Yes! Sorry, I don't mean to celebrate so much at that embarrassing moment for you. And bouncing into the stall next to me. Oh my god. Okay, this is like golden. I panicked and reached my hand underneath to grab it, just to hear some dude say, mate, what the F was that? Safe to say I sat in that stall for a good half an hour before leaving the bathroom. Your packer did not just fall out of place. No. Your packer fell out of your trousers. And not only did it fall out of your trousers, it fell into another toilet stall. And not only did that happen, but there was somebody in that stall who saw you trying to reach for it. I think this might be the best packer story I've ever heard. I love it so much. I mean, I'm really sorry that happened to you. And I hope that you don't find it rude that I'm taking so much joy from your embarrassing moment. But I'm assuming that because you shared it and you got a little laughy face at the end, it is something that you also now laugh at. Thank you so much for sharing. That's made my night. I changed my name for college and I communicated this to my interviewer. Somehow this didn't get passed on to the college, so on my induction day I rocked up and dressed very stealthily to blend in with the other guys. Haircut, clothes, everything, only to be accidentally called by my dead name in front of everyone by my tutor. Oh no! Oh god. This kind of happened to me, but the tutor knew not to use the name. She just slipped up because she knew me from the year before. Very awkward. So what did I do? Yes, what did you do? Did I stand up? Did you stand up? No, I literally sat there afterwards until the end and was the last one sitting, and everyone was so confused. Just like, what? But why's my name not been called? Come on, you forgot me. Eventually I confessed to my tutor in private, but there was this whole mini chaos of trying to figure out who I was and where this person, me, who went by my dead name was. Oh, I completely appreciate why you didn't say anything. Honestly, I would have done the exact same thing, because like you're going in there, you've told the people that need to know, and that's been filtered down. The other kids in your class don't need to know. So I would not be in that moment outing myself to an entire class when I've intentionally gone into the situation to be stealth. I think you did the right thing. Honestly, just sitting there and being like, oh, I don't know who this dead name is. Where's my name? And then telling your teacher in private. I think that was absolutely the right thing to do. I hope you can laugh at this story looking back. I have a couple similar that I can definitely have a giggle about now. But yes, definitely in the time, please ground swallow me whole. This is funny to me in a revenge sort of way. Haha, we like a good bit of revenge. I went in to do an audition for my college play, but I had to leave early to meet my therapist. So I told the teachers this the next day before the audition. The next day, I went to the audition and reminded the singing teacher of my need to leave early, and when the drama teacher came in, the singing teacher said, oh, by the way, she's here to do our audition. We need to do it quickly as she needs to leave. I'm a trans man, so this made me uncomfy. Oh, I bet it did. Did the singing teacher know you're a trans man? Was that a deliberate misgendering? The drama teacher nodded and went, oh yes, I remember. Let's do his first so he can leave to meet his therapist. And the singing teacher went red and stared at the piano while the drama teacher just beamed at me. Oh, drama teacher's got your back. Sorry if it's not too funny, but it is to me, and I found it hilarious at the time. It's cute. I'm really glad it's something you find funny now and also at the time, and it's super cute that someone stood up for you and was like using the correct pronouns. I'm not sure about the context of why the other person wasn't using the right pronouns. I'm assuming because you said like revenge and they went red that it was a deliberate misgendering situation, in which case I'm very sorry that happened. I'm glad that somebody had your back and you made your audition and your therapist appointment. Oh yeah. My cousin's nan was getting used to my name and she confused it with ankle. What? I need more context. What's your name? I mean, at least your cousin Sam was trying, but she confused your name with ankle? That's interesting. I've never heard of that before. My dad found my tiny trans flag and said, how could you support Argentina? Only funny moment. Is this real? I'm trying to think of the Argentinian flag. I mean, I see it. There's no pink, but I see like the blue and the white. That's kind of funny. I mean, at least it didn't out you if you weren't ready to come out yet. I'm a twin, and my grandparents once wrote cards to me and my dead name. Your poor other twin, just completely forgotten. No, this is so cute. Oh my god. I love that so much. That's hilarious. Ha! Funny trans stories. This may not be very funny, but my grandma was dead naming me, so I called her the wrong name too. That's funny. She said, hello dead name, and I said, hello Gerald. Gerald, hello Gerald. Random man's name plucked from the air. It's a good one. I like it. And she was very confused, but the funniest part was my mum, who fully hooted with laughter and then tried to style it out like it hadn't happened. Funny thing is, it worked though. I kept calling her Gerald every time she dead named me the whole visit, and she quickly caught on to my new name. Oh mate, that's cool. Was it a deliberate dead naming? If so, brilliant. Accidental, slight trolling, but you know, I respect it, yeah, if it worked. But if it's deliberate, absolutely. Like, yes, call your grandma Gerald. Funny trans story from before I came out had been in my binder that I got behind my parents' back for more than 8 hours. That's too long. And when I realised I was with my sister and I took it off as quick as I could. Yes, well done. And Whisper yelled, frick, frick, frick. We just stared at each other for a sec and then I said, surprise. And that's how I came out. You came out because you were dedicated to binding safely. I respect that. I hope you felt ready to come out though. But yeah, you always be safe when you're binding, but always be safe generally. So I hope it went well. How did you come out? Well, that's cute. Nice. I started tea at the beginning of lockdown when I and everyone at my university had been sent home. By the time we went back in person, it had been several months. I'd apparently changed so much that multiple people did not recognise me when I went up to them and started talking to them. That sounds interestingly awkward. The funniest was a staff member I had known for years. She was clearly put off by someone she did not know talking to her in a pretty familiar style. You must have changed quick. Damn, those hormones, they really worked. Eventually, I had to tell her my name for her to recognise me, and she went, oh, name? I didn't recognise you. You changed your hair. Yes, my hair is different. I also have more of it in different places. And have you heard my voice? Wow. Several months. That tea must have worked fast. Or were you like kind of on it before? And then like changes just went boom in lockdown whilst everybody was tucked away from everybody else. A lot of people transitioned in lockdown as well. I think it gave people like the space and the time and the privacy to come out and explore their gender and their expression and everything, and I think that's wonderful. But good for you. Tea sounds like it's really worked well. I went to the bathroom and someone opened the door and looked at the sign 3 times. This is like the epitome of trans awkwardness. I'm literally washing my hands. I'm aware of the bathroom I'm in, but but even if I wasn't, I'm not doing anything weird. Look, washing off the hands. You know that meme where it's the woman and all the math equations round and they're just like, I can't figure this out. Unless somebody is genuinely doing something they shouldn't be in a bathroom, maybe we should just trust that they are kind of aware of which bathroom they're in. This has happened to me on multiple occasions, and not since I transitioned and started using the men's, but like pre-transition and like when I was still presenting as a woman and I was using the women's bathrooms. This happened to me like every time I used a public bathroom. People would giggle, people would stare, somebody went and got a teacher once to tell me off, and yes, definitely the whole like, look at me, look at the sign, look at me, look at the sign, look at that leave. That's what happened. I hard relate to this one. And that's it. That's all the funny trans stories for today. What did we think? Did you like these funny trans stories? I hope you did. Think about giving it a thumbs up. Leave your own little funny trans stories down in the comments below. I would definitely be up for making a part 2 because I have a bunch more that I could react to. So if you do want a part 2, then go let me know. Hit that little like button if you do. And yeah, maybe think about subscribing, but there's no pressure to do anything you don't want to. They're just suggestions. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching and putting up with my very loud jumper for this video. And as always, I'll see you next time. Much love. Bye.